Ezra continues to add little features. Um, Now we have stereo movies. Let's go through some of that. Uh, we have been making plots of many samples throughout a 24-hour day like this. Time is expressed from left to right, and frequency goes up and down. In that plot, we get to see this curvy snake, this curvy galactic snake, I call it, wiggling around. And when you're looking at the plane of the galaxy, it looks brighter in two places in that graph. Okay, that makes sense. If you take two of those and add it up to 48 hours, you get more wiggles. And there's a way now to present that in a 3D format shown here. So now that wavy snake is curving around on that blue base twice. All right. With this graphics renderer, you can now rotate where the camera is placing a little bit over here to the right, or even farther all the way to the right. So you're almost looking down the graph from the right side as we typically view it. So I've been exploring, so how do you present all this 3D stuff? How about we present it with two pictures, slightly different camera locations, and now we can do stereo. Give this a try. If you put your thumb, if your monitor is about the length of your fingertips, and you put your thumb about 4 or 5 inches from your nose, and then focus on your thumb with both eyes, you can maybe focus on that thing in the back distance and get one image in a cross-eyed stereo. I see stereo in there. I see points in the back far away and points in the front, and then the frame way up close. I'll let you practice this on the YouTube later. I've also posted this kind of stuff on the Ezra webpage, which I'll talk about. Well, okay, that's kind of simple. What happens if we go farther and make a movie out of this? Here we go. So, picture after picture, all combined. I'll try to get my cursor out of the way here. If you do that crosshair thing, you can see this cube rotating in space in front of you, and your eyes are indeed collecting that 3D information. This one's kind of interesting, but I don't know if it's really helpful scientifically. We can certainly see the galactic snake wiggling around a little bit better. But there's another movie. This one is of that uh, display of the galaxy radiation expressed onto a ball, which is then we're observing the ball from different angles from the outside. And we can see it be a kind of round ball. Again, cross-eyed stereo shows it fairly nicely as we see these arms of power move across the screen. Another way to express it was the same information, but now shown in a galactic coordinate system, so that the galactic plane is horizontally across the screen. Big blue areas show where I don't have data. There's one at the top and there's one at the bottom. The bottom is where the Earth gets in the way, and the one up near the top, coming around now, is where up near Polaris, and I just haven't pointed my antenna up that high. In this one, the bumps show as higher bumps of higher energy, just as mountains on that ball. Okay, in stereo. Yet another one is the galaxy that I've come up with, taking cross sections of the galaxy plane. Again, cross-eyed stereo, we can see it kind of flying around in space. I don't think this adds any scientific value, but it is a fun display and just another neat thing to do. We can see it spinning around in the distance. It's almost better if you focus on the center point, which is where us and the sun are. All right, well, there's the Ezra webpage. And then I've added more to the Ezra web page, lots more movies as of last night, talking about these different display methods. The top, most of the top paragraph there are these Drake lounge videos, segments of that. And I've added way down the bottom the shoes amateur data sharing. In case you don't have data, you can come fetch it. When you get data, we want your data to be represented as well. Come talk to me. I hope that helps. Back to Rich.
Okay, great job.